video for 1.3 T-clip. I'm going to go, again, if you don't have this toolbar, type in menu bar, enter, and make sure that value here is 1. If you have a 0, just type 1 and hit enter. Since I have a 1, I'm just going to go ahead. And I'm going to go to, I just want to check my units right quick. Drawing utilities, units. And I'm in decimal 2 places. You can see on your drawing you have 2 places to the right. So I'm going to set that, and I'm in inches, so that's okay. Alright, I'm going to go to my model space. And again, I want to go over this one more time. I'm going to create new layer. I'm going to call it object. It's going to be white with a continuous line. That's good. New layer. It's going to be center. It's going to be red. It's going to have a center line. I don't have it, so I got to load it. Go down to center, highlight it, hit OK. And I need to go back and put that as center line. Now I'm going to do one more new layer. It's going to be hidden. It's going to be cyan. It's going to be a hidden line. I have to load it. Let's go down to hidden. Highlight it, hit OK. And what you have to do here, I didn't do it last time, but just highlight hidden, hit OK, and it automatically puts it up here. And the last one, new layer, dimension. It's going to be green. And the line type is going to be continuous. And now we have all our layers, and I'm going to make object layer current just by checking it off there. So when I go back, I'll be an object layer. Okay, looking at the T-clip, I have a line that's 6.5 across the top. A couple things I want to do here. I want to turn on ortho. Ortho, you can only draw up, down, left, or right. And I'm also going to turn on dynamic input. Okay, so we can turn, I'm going to turn ortho back off and use dynamic input, and I'm just going to lead it in the direction I want to go. Make sure it's straight. Type in 6.5, enter. I'm going to come down, zoom into it. Now I'm going to turn ortho on. I want 1 inch, enter. I'm going to go back to line, and I'm going to drag that over with my middle, holding down that middle scroll button. I'm going to drag it over. I'm going to type in 1, enter. Now I'm going to use my offset command, and I'm going to offset that top line 4 inches. Offset, specify distance 4, enter. I'm going to left click, choose that line, and then left click, bring it down. Okay. I'm also going to look at this line, and I'm going to offset it 1.75. And then I'm going to use my extend command to extend down to here. So I'm going to left click, then right click, and then left click this line. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to offset, and I'm already at 1.75, so I'm going to hit enter. Offset this line over. Then I'm going to go to extend. I'm going to left click, come out here, right click, and then left click again. Now I can draw a line from point to point. And I can delete that bottom line and also these two. I need to come over, I have 2.75 minus 1.75, I need to come over 1 inch. Delete it, make sure it's right, hit 1, enter. Line again, 1, enter. Escape. Now, I'm going to have to come up. If I look at the very top, I went down 1 inch to get to the top of that T, and I need to come down 1 inch again. So I know that these two lines are 2 inches high. So 2, enter. Line, 2, enter. And my T is 3.5 with a 1 inch space here. So each side is going to be 2.5, so I know these are 1 1/4. 1.25, enter, and I can go up 1, enter, go across 3.5, enter, come down 1, enter, and close it out. Escape. Okay, now that is pretty much all we have to do for the T-clip for the front view. Now all you have to do is transfer these up. I'm going to transfer all these lines up. I'm just going to pick a spot here, draw a line across, and we're going to call this 1/4 inch thick. So I'm going to offset 0.25, enter, offset this line up. Now I can use my trim command, and I can trim everything off of these two lines. I can use trim again, trim off of the furthest lines to the left and the right. I'm just left clicking. And now we need to change. I'll show you a little quick way to do this. I want to go to my hidden layer. Make sure all of these are by layer. I want to check a couple of them. Center, they're all by layer. Okay, I need to go to hidden. And since I don't have any hidden lines out here, I'm just going to come over here and draw one, hit escape, and then I'm going to match properties of this line, this one, this one, now I can erase this one. And pretty much we do the same thing for the right side view. Come over. Go to Object, Layer, hit Line, come down, Offset, 0.25, left click, go to Trim, trim off of these two. I'm just left clicking, then I'm going to right click, left click, left click. I'm going to do it again, trim, I'm going to left click, then right click, left click on those two. Now I got to match properties because the two lines at the bottom and the top are not hidden. And pretty much that's your three views. We're going to go to dimension, and we want a linear, and again I want to put my overall height on this side over here. I want to go dimension, let's see, I want to go to format, dimension style, modify, and on my primary units I'm going to go to decimal, and I want 2 places to the right. Hit OK, close it. Now I'm going to go linear, and I'm going to put the thickness on this one at the top. I'm going to go linear, and we're going to go from here to there, 1.75, linear, come in close, get that point again, get this one, linear, drop those in, linear, hit escape. I chose the wrong one. Let me just go back. Linear. Bring that over to here. Drop that in. And let's see if we need anything else. We have let us get one more here. Linear. And let's see, where would be a good place for that? We can drop that 1 inch in here. And pretty much that's all. There's a 4.75 dimension, but we can get all of that from here. 2.75. It's the same on this side. It's a symmetrical drawing. So that's pretty much all you need here. We need to create a block. Create. And I'm going to call this 1.3 and hit OK. And I'm going to left click and highlight everything, left click again, and then right click. Then I'm going to come to my title block, and let's just check our scale. Insert 1.3 at full scale. Oh, it almost fits. Let's see. And I think it will. Right there. Just drop it in. If we wanted to reduce this, we could just delete that. Come back, insert, and just say like maybe a 0.9. Hit OK. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Just drop it in. Put your name on it. Turn that in as 1.3 T-clip, and we'll move on to the next video.